The hall shimmered with soft lights and flowers, yet Clara felt smaller with every passing minute. She stood near the entrance of the reception, one arm tucked behind the loose curl of her dress, the other sleeve empty. Her sister had insisted she come, but once the ceremony ended, everyone drifted into pairs and groups. No one noticed the girl standing alone beside the table of untouched drinks. Clara tried not to let it sting. She told herself she was used to this. She had learned to live with the glances, the questions, the pity. Yet here, in a room filled with music and laughter, the loneliness grew fast and heavy. Across the hall, Noah hurried through the doors with his young daughter on his hip. Her hair was still damp from a last-minute bath, and she clung to a little stuffed bear. Noah whispered to her that they were late, but at least they had made it. He scanned the room for the groom, planning to slip in quietly and offer his congratulations. Then he saw Clara. It was not the empty sleeve that caught his attention. It was the way she stood so still, as if she were trying to fold herself away from the joyful world around her. His daughter followed his gaze and whispered, asking who that girl was. Noah answered that he did not know, and that maybe she needed someone. Before he could think it through, he walked over. Clara looked up at the sound of footsteps. Noah gave her a warm smile and said, in a voice full of gentle apology, that he was sorry for being late. For a moment she only stared, confused, until his daughter reached toward her with a shy greeting. Clara blinked, then gave the smallest laugh, almost accidental. Noah told her his name. Clara offered hers. His daughter, Mia, leaned against Clara's skirt and declared that she liked her, which made Clara blush with surprise. People rarely chose her this quickly. She had spent much of her life trying to prove she belonged anywhere. Noah asked if she would like to sit with them. There was no pressure in his tone, only simple kindness. Clara hesitated but nodded. They found a quiet table near the edge of the room. Mia insisted on sitting beside Clara and slid her small hand into Clara's remaining one, as if they had known each other for years. As they talked, Noah learned that Clara had lost her arm in an accident 2 years earlier. She spoke in a calm way, as if she had repeated the story many times. What she did not speak of was the deeper ache. But Noah could feel it in her pauses, and the way she lowered her eyes whenever attention drifted her way. He told her about Mia and how he had been raising her alone since she was a baby. Clara saw the tired pride in his face and felt something settle inside her, something warm and unfamiliar. Later, when the music shifted to slow dancing, couples drifted to the center of the. Clara watched them with a quiet longing she tried to hide. Noah noticed. He stood, extended a hand, and asked if she wanted to try one dance. His voice held no pity, only an invitation. Clara looked down at her empty sleeve and shook her head. But Mia tugged her skirt and said she believed Clara could do anything. Those simple words cracked something open in Clara's chest. She took Noah's hand. They moved slowly across the floor. It was awkward at first, but Noah guided her with patience. Clara rested her hand on his shoulder, and he held her gently. For a moment she felt seen for something other than what she had lost. She felt like a woman again, not a reminder of tragedy. The room around them faded. She heard only the steady rhythm of Noah's breath and the soft giggle of Mia, who clapped from their table as if she were watching a fairy tale unfold. When the song ended, Clara felt a strange mix of happiness and fear. She had not expected to feel anything tonight except the familiar ache of being left out. Now she was handed something fragile and new. She did not know if she deserved it. Before she could retreat into her thoughts, Noah spoke. He said he had noticed she had been alone when he arrived, and that he did not want her to feel that way again in his presence. His words were simple, honest, almost plain, yet they touched her in a place she had kept guarded. Clara told him she had not expected anyone to speak to her tonight, let alone dance with her. She admitted that she often felt like a shadow lingering in the corners of other people's happiness. Noah shook his head. He told her she was not a shadow. She was someone who had survived something difficult and was still standing, still showing up, still living. He said that was something to admire, not avoid. Near the end of the night, When the hall grew quiet and the lights dimmed, Mia dozed in Noah's arms. Clara felt a strange sense of belonging that she had not felt in a long time. She thanked Noah for finding her. He corrected her gently. He said she had been the one who helped him, because Mia had smiled more tonight than she had in weeks. When they parted at the door, Noah asked if he could see her again, perhaps for a walk or a cup of tea. Clara hesitated only a moment. Then she said yes. It felt like the beginning of something tender, fragile but real. As she stepped into the cool night air, Clara realized she no longer felt invisible. A simple act of kindness had shifted the world just enough to let hope slip through. And somewhere behind her, a single dad carried his sleeping daughter with a quiet smile, already looking forward to the next time he would see the girl who thought she was alone.